up, folks? Stan Parker here. Once again, is on Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. You're going to have the Kansas City Chiefs taking on them San Francisco 49ers. I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be a good game, though. Shout out to Javon Hargrave playing over there in San Francisco. Wish you good luck, young man. Hope you get home with a ring. I'm not a fan of neither team. To be honest with you, I'm just gonna enjoy a good game. But what I'm also gonna enjoy, ladies and gents, is some good food. You know how I do. Backyard BBQ Grillerz style, always holding it down. Let's see what we're getting into. I think something sort of sounds like beef ribs. Maybe a little pulled pork. I don't know. Let's check it out. All right, folks, so what I got here is 2 slabs of beef ribs. Got the membrane taken off of them, got them washed up, patted down. I'm about to prepare some marinade, which will consist of some Worcestershire, some soy sauce, some little spices and blends and things to make it taste good. We're gonna marinate these bad boys overnight, smoke them tomorrow. And it's gonna be, I hope it's gonna be good. I'll show you the process. I'm trying something a little different here, using my trusty vacuum sealer. We're gonna vacuum seal these with the marinade and see if that'll help us infuse some flavor a little quicker. Let's see what happens. And there you have it, folks. 2 slabs, beef ribs, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, seasonings, marinating in a vacuum seal bag overnight. Come on now. What do you think? I think it's going to be pretty good. Super Bowl Sunday. Who you think is going to win? Tell me who you think is going to be victorious. I'm going to call it right now. Again, it is February the 10th. It is, what time is it? Let me see. I don't know what time it is. Gotta walk over here and try to see the time because I don't know the time. Ain't keeping up with my time. 2:25 is what this clock says. It's usually a little fast. Let me look at the cell phone because it's probably got the right time. According to my cellular phone. Oh, 2:25. This is right. Okay, cool. And y'all not gonna believe this. It's 70 degrees outside. What? But anyway, who you think is gonna win? I'm gonna make my call right now. I'm gonna go with Pat Mahomes. I'm gonna just go with Pat in the Chiefs. Not that I want them to win. I'd love to see San Francisco win. But I think I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win. It'll be a close game. I think it'll be a little tit for tat maybe going on. Christian McCaffrey will have a big game, but in the end, Patrick Mahomes, with his experience in the big game and rising to the occasion, I think takes the win. I expect to see the Kansas City Chiefs win probably 24-17, something like that. That's my call. Y'all tell me what y'all think. You won't see this until after the Super Bowl, but we'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm right. And tomorrow, or when we get started on these here beef ribs and this pulled pork that we gonna be doing, you'll be right there with me. Take a look at it. I got myself a little shelter set up outside because it's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to be raining all weekend. So I got me a little tent put up so that we can try to get our grilling on and stay dry. But that's it, folks. BBQ coming to you from the backyard. Backyard BBQ Grillerz. So I know what you're saying. Stanley, what is that? Well, that right there is a pork shoulder. Some people call it a Boston butt. I call it good eating once it gets cooked. What did you do to it, Stanley? Well, here's what I did. I'm gonna marinate this overnight in some maple syrup. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's different, but it's gonna be good. And you'll see tomorrow, or at whatever point that we cook it. It's gonna be good. Morning. Stan Parker here. It's about 5:26 a.m. in the morning. Super Bowl Sunday. About to get into my smoke. 2 rack of beef ribs. 1 pork shoulder. We're gonna do some pulled pork. They've been marinating. I've got my pulled pork marinated in some maple syrup, as you saw earlier. And I got my beef ribs marinating in a mixture of soy and Worcestershire and various seasonings. One thing I did not capture for you good people yesterday was I made a little special injection blend here for my pulled pork, which consists of some vinegar, brown sugar, some of the barbecue rub that I'm using, a little touch of honey, just to get some good flavor up inside that meat while it's cooking. Got my new gourmet, let me show y'all this right here. Gourmet pistol grip injector. It's gourmet, y'all. So we're gonna use that for the first time. Get this pork injected. But first, I'm gonna start getting these ribs out here, and I vacuum sealed them. I vacuum sealed one yesterday, and and I got the pork shoulder over here. So I'm just gonna get those 2 things on and popping and going, and we'll see what it looks like once they get on the grill, and it should be good. Super Bowl Sunday. Again, like I said, Chiefs, 24-17. We'll see. All right, folks. So I'm using a little bit of this here cowboy rub. It's called all-purpose barbecue seasoning. Kansas City Cowtown. Something the wife bought me back from Kansas City. I'm just gonna try that a little bit here and get that on my meats here. Again, just took it out. These jokers have been marinating. I mean, they got so much flavor in them probably already. I probably don't even need to do all this. But I'm doing it anyway because, oh shoot, I can do it. This thing, when you can, you do. When you can't, you don't. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna get these jokers seasoned up. Get them on the grill, and I'll come back here and work on my pork. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Like I said, I don't need to go too crazy on the rub because these have been marinating overnight with some really good mixture of stuff. So I'm gonna get this out and put it on the grill. Yes, sir. Here we are. Got the ribs on the Z grill. Alright, so they're on here. Now I'm gonna go back and get this pork on. This pork shoulder on there. Yes, sir. So take a look at that. This has been sitting in this maple syrup all night long. All night long. All night. Yeah. Now I'm about to take it out of here. I'm gonna put a little rub on it. I'm gonna inject this little thing right here with a little bit of injection. Try to get it right. here now. I got my meat here. I'm injecting this little guy. I'm filling it up with some good stuff. This thing is pretty useful, pretty good. I'll fill this up and inject this with my solution that I got. I have it sitting over here. Again, this is my solution that includes brown sugar, vinegar, honey, rub. Some of my rub seasoning that I'm using. Ooh. It's hard when you're trying to record and do it all by yourself. I need a good production assistant, good camera person in here to help me out. But yeah, you can see that's all there is to it. I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna have some flavor in it like you ain't never seen before, heard before. Hardcore raw. Oh wait, anyway, but yeah, it's gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Again, pork shoulder, marinated it in some maple syrup over the nighttime. Injecting this with a nice little mixture here. It's got brown sugar, honey, vinegar, spices. It's got some little bit of citrus flavor. It's got a lot going on. This is gonna smack you in the face with flavor. It's gonna smack you in the face with flavor. It's gonna smack you in the face with flavor that you will savor. Stan Parker. Backyard BBQ Grillerz. Doing it. So we're gonna get this here. I'm gonna finish injecting it. I'm gonna get it out there on the grill. And then we're gonna walk away. We ain't even gonna look at it for about a long time. It's gonna be good. So that's how it's going down, ladies and gentlemen. Got my two slabs of beef ribs. Got my pork shoulder. Oh, it's gonna be something special today. Super Bowl Sunday. The Sabbath day. We're gonna go to church here a little bit later. We're gonna praise the Lord and thank Him for the wonderful things that He has done in our life and seek wisdom to understand what He will have us to do moving forward. We're gonna enjoy that, and then we're gonna return here to check on these here foods that is cooking and get ready for some Super Bowl. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. It's gonna be a good one. Alright friends, so here we are right now. What I'm going to get ready to do is these ribs are coming to a temperature where I'm ready to wrap them. I'm going to wrap these beef ribs. So you can see them pretty good. I'm going to get them wrapped. And some butcher paper to finish the cook. I think you see it's starting to draw back up off the bone. And it's starting to get somewhere. So we're going to deal with this real quick. Get it wrapped up. Here's what our pork is doing. It's just chilling, doing its thing. It's got a long way to go. And here we go. All right, folks, so check it out. I've added a couple of sticks of butter, some honey. I'm gonna wrap these and put them back in the smoker to bring them up to a good, I don't know, close to 190 something degrees. My paper's getting wet. But all right, that's what we're gonna do now. Thank you. What up, folks? Stan Parker here, Backyard BBQ Grilling it. Super Bowl Sunday! Got my ribs off. I didn't open them up. I guess I should let them rest a little bit. You're supposed to let them rest. I might throw them in I think I'm going to throw them in let them rest before I look at them. But, yeah, they've been on here doing it. I think they're good to go. Hopefully they're tasty and stuff. But I'll let you know what happens when I get them off of here. I'm going to let them rest for a good hour or so before I do anything with them. Yes, sir. Resting. What it is, people. I'm out here again, checking on the butt. or the shoulder, whatever you want to call it. Here's our present situation. It's, temping around 150 to 155. I got 3 different probes in it, just because they were already in here. What I'm about to do now is take it and put it in a foil pan. I got some butter in there. I got also some little solution that I've made up that I'm gonna continue to inject and I guess baste and all that with. Yeah, it's looking good. Now again, like I said, I didn't do very much. I didn't really do any seasoning. I didn't put any rub on it. For some reason I kind of forgot to do that, but I think with how I injected it earlier, that it'll still be pretty good. There's plenty of rub all in my injection and everything, so I think it's gonna be good. I think it'll be all right. I did mean to throw some rub on it, but somehow I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning, I just didn't do that. Don't tell nobody, okay? There it is, folks. The ribs, I've taken them off. I think it came out pretty decent. Might have cooked a little longer than I wanted to. I don't know. I mean, you see they're just falling apart. They're really tasty, really good. I can sit here and eat this whole slab, I think, by myself. I'm going to try not to do it. But I'm going to eat some more of them because they're good. Still working on the pulled pork, but it's coming soon. Yeah, good stuff. So there it is right there, the pulled pork. About to pull it out. It's been covered and brought it up to about 220 degrees. Should be ready to just pull the bone out and be good to go. I'm gonna wrap it back up, put it in my bucket, or my barbecue thing, and let it rest for a little bit. Let some of those juices redistribute, and then I'm gonna pull it apart and see what we can do with it. The pulled pork is done. It's been a long travel, but we got here. Backyard Barbecue Griller people, we have gotten here.
Brother Stanley, I don't ask for very much at all. But Brother Stanley made some beef ribs for me. He said it was dry. I heated those ribs up. Those things had nothing but meat on them. And they were so good that I wanted to call him and say, you got any more? Because I'm not the one to beg, but I would love to have 2 slabs of that, what he had. Okay. That's saying. He made some pork. He made some pork. It was some of the best I've ever eaten. In fact, I took some of his pork barbecue, and I have never had a pork barbecue sandwich without slaw. Here's my slaw. I had slaw, I had barbecue sauce, and it didn't even need either one of them because it was already moist. It was good, and I actually had to beg him to bring me some more, and he did. So with that saying, competition style, I think he needs to go to Kansas City and be with the big boys up there. Because I asked him, you got some people that'll pull the pork apart, but don't put any actually juice in it but this was so moist. It was some of the best barbecue I've ever eaten in my life. And for all us in Stony Point, Charles, Stan, all y'all, Charles, Brother Jerry, we don't want to mess with this man. You would be better off playing one-on-one with Michael Jordan than you would try to competition style with his with his pork barbecue. Kill it. That's all I got to tell you. It was off the chain.
Appreciate it, man. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. Here's the rest of it. And I'm going to save this for next, Tuesday, Wednesday with some potato chips. And I'm going to have me a good time with the rest right here.
All right. Enjoy. Thank you, Brother Will.
Absolutely.
All right.